what's going on, man? It is your boy, baby, JoeNoJoseph, and I'm back at it again with another one, all right? Today, man, we're checking out that I sent my lookalike on national news. The new Niko, oh my God, the new Niko, Omilanas. Or Niko, is it Niko or Niko? It's Niko. I think they told me like last week, niggas was on my ass. It's Niko, Omilanas. If you guys are not freaking hip, man, today's the day that we're gonna get you hip, all right? The homie's pretty much supposedly sending some type of person that looks just like him on TV for an interview, man. So I'm super hyped to check this out. Super hyped to see if y'all are about to have what we had as president, basically. Y'all are about to have a Trump or what's actually gonna go down, all right? Let's get into the video, man. All right.
This is me being interviewed, but this is actually my doppelganger who I found and put on national news.
All right, how's the audio, guys?
I'm running for Mayor of London.
Now we can hear it? Yeah.
So I've been running for London Mayor, but it's time for us to take this campaign to the next level. We needed a manifesto, which is basically a published declaration of my intentions, motives, or views. So I started typing something that I knew represented the people, represented the youth.
Shit.
I wrote policies that would make the world a better place, like shutting down McDonald's with broken McFlurry machines, renaming Big Ben to Big Ben clocks so it qualifies as a BBC, banning three-quarter length trousers and making it punishable by death to anyone who wears them, and not forgetting the most important, bringing the price of the Freddo back down to 5p. My creation was a masterpiece and it was time for it to be posted to the world and the people.
Chat, what is a Freddo? Somebody get me hip. Help me out. Help me out. I need to know what a Freddo is. ASAP, no Rocky. It's a chocolate bar. Oh my God, a $5 chocolate bar? What kind of fucking chocolate do y'all got over there?
Loved it. Never has a manifesto represented the people as much as this one, but although millions had seen it on Twitter and Instagram, we needed to get it out to more people, but the question was, who?
Oh, £5. It's chocolate bar, yeah, but so what? £5, 5 pence. Oh.
Reach out to us for an interview was BuzzFeed. Hello.
Would you even describe yourself as someone that's like politically engaged or politically active?
Young people aren't represented in politics. I didn't want to do this.
I love how he keeps bringing out the glasses, man. I love it.
Fine, I'll do it myself.
How do you convey to the voter that this is something that you're taking seriously?
I'm taking it extremely seriously. I don't know how I can convey it to the voters any more so than right now. One sec, sorry. This is very bad timing. Let me just tell you.
Bro, what? This nigga really got all these photos. How are they allowed this, man? How are the interview people so bad that nobody could see any of this? Because I know his camera looked really good.
Right now. One sec, sorry. This is very bad timing. Let me just tell you. Whoever's at the door to go away.
This nigga got his yo, come on, bro.
Sorry, my apologies there. Yeah, no, we're taking this extremely seriously.
What would you say are the characteristics that make up an NZL member?
World domination.
I think Hitler had similar ideas.
No, but I don't.
So you just compared that nigga straight up to Hitler.
I'm trying to do good in this world. I'm not trying.
Finally, she's hitting back.
I'm the first good person to want world domination. Bye. I am disgusted to my core. You know, I can't keep doing it.
Why was that so perfect? Why was that so perfect, bro? Oh my God.
Yeah, it's okay. I want world domination. That doesn't mean I'm a sadistic supreme leader. I am a supreme, even though I am a supreme leader. My spirit can't take being seen as some joke anymore. So I'm done. I'm not doing any more interviews because I'm a very serious man with a very serious plan. So I'm gonna think of something else now. And the plan I've come up with is definitely serious.
Oh, here we go.
Called me Hitler, which makes me feel sick. This is my struggle. In fact, I'll just say it in German. This is mein Kampf, and I can't allow myself to be at risk of being disrespected by the media again. I mean, they already got my name wrong on national TV. Niko, Omilanas. The fact they have the audacity to compare me to Hitler is where I draw the line. If they don't want to respect me, then I won't respect them. So it seems there's only one logical outcome, and that's fooling the media by finding my doppelganger. Doppelganger, a double of a living person. Basically, I gotta find my...
It's like, I don't know if that's the only way, but it's a good way. This will be hilarious for us. I wonder if he's gonna actually tell them like that it isn't him at the end of the interview or something like that, or if he's gonna walk in and be like, "Yo, what are you doing?" or something, or like what's gonna happen with that? Like how is he gonna end this? I'm kind of hyped to see what the fuck happens at the end of this video, man.
My lookalike, but luckily I've already found him. See, in October 2019, I got sent a random video of a guy in a uni lecture, and he just so happened to look just like me. After a long search on Instagram looking for this Donny,
So, yeah, help me find him, please.
we eventually found him. His name's Dominic, and we've been in contact ever since, waiting for the perfect moment to make a video together. And that perfect moment is now. All we had to do was call him. Hello, my long-lost brother. How you doing?
Hey, not too bad, not too bad.
So as you know, I'm running for London Mayor. I obviously can't be involved in all of these interviews because it just takes up too much time. So I'm trying to train you to be me so we can just basically interchange between each other.
Hey, no problem, no problem.
That was all good, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, that was surprisingly easy. Well, all that's left to do now was
I love how
meet
he's so
my
I love how he's so on point with this shit, bro.
Long lost twin reunion thing.
I see it. Honest to God, I see it now.
Two knickers in my car.
But it was time for things to get serious. We had a very important job to do. Dominic was going to be taking interviews for me, and if people were going to believe the switch, the first thing that had to be done was change his clothing. Now, yes, we were wearing the same clothes.
Yeah,
but
like it's almost like this is the guy like they try to tell you not to worry about. You know what I mean? And then this is you. Like that's what I'm seeing here.
there was still something missing. A beard, to be specific. I needed a wizard who could magically put a beard on this man, but who could I find?
We got HD cuts. Best barber in the business.
See, HD Cuts isn't your average barber. Not only can he do the most dangerous skin fade I've ever seen, but he can also make you have facial hair from absolutely nothing. Don't ask me how, because I have no idea, but it must be some sort of witchcraft. But with that being done, my lookalike was ready.
That's crazy, bro.
Niko upgraded.
All right, Dominic. Wait, hang on. You might
That's
want to call you
crazy,
Nick.
bro.
Well, if I'm calling
I'm
you
about to
Nick,
get, hey, Jack, listen, bro. Listen, I might need to call my guy, get my beard filled in.
I'll call you Niko. So, Niko, basically, in these interviews, these people, they're going to try and make a joke out of you. They're going to try and take the seriousness away from your campaign. But I have faith in you because you are Niko Omilanas. But if you need my help, I'm going to be behind the computer with this whiteboard and I'll be giving you advice. The only thing that can go wrong here is you ruining my whole campaign. But there's no pressure, Niko, because I look at you, I see myself, just a slightly more handsome version, which for me makes me feel very insecure. So with that being said, let's get these interviews underway. Any questions?
I'm ready.
That's Niko Omilanas.
Come on.
That's my mayor. Here we go. Good luck, my friend.
I was expecting the glasses.
First up, we have Tom Harwood. Now, Tom Harwood's a young Tory. He was a journalist for the Daily Telegraph, but now he's a political correspondent for GB News. But the question is, would he be able to tell the difference between me and Big Dominico? How extensive was his research?
I suppose we will just dive straight into this. We've got very different audiences. Could you explain for us who you are and why your candidacy matters?
First of all, I'm Niko Omilanas. I love my audience. Your audience.
Oh, the voice doesn't work.
Define them as schmucks.
How the hell does this work? This was meant to be one of my wilder ideas, because let's be real,
Oh,
his
the
voice is
voices don't
completely
work, I don't
different to
think.
mine, but
Especially
this
with the
story is
AirPods
none the
in.
wiser.
He's
What's going
gotta
on, Tom?
be
Moving
able
on
to
your
hear it.
manifesto, which you've referred to quite a lot. You say that you want to freeze the River Thames. How are you going to do that?
One of my favourite movie star friends is Elsa, and she's not afraid to let it snow, personally. And if that fails, we'll get Mr. Freeze.
Another manifesto promise of yours is that you
What?
will deport the EDL. Why are you not deporting a larger proto-fascist group like Britain First?
I have a personal confliction with the EDL. EDL versus NDL.
But you'll keep Britain First in London and in the country, a larger proto-fascist group than the EDL.
When did I say that? This schmuck is literally putting words into my mouth. Well, Dom's mouth. He knows I'm not trying to say that. Yeah, he's pushing for it anyways because he's trying to make me look like a fool. And trust me, he really capitalized on the opportunity to make me look stupid. Here's
Oh
some
yeah,
of the
this
quotes
nigga
he
is
got
on
Dom
his
to say.
game.
So you couldn't have any automated trains on the network.
We could automate the elderly and the pregnant women instead then.
Have you seen the videos of him drinking pee?
He sent them to me before. He's a weird child. If you're going to be racist, please do it right.
What?
So we can get rid of you
Right.
once and for all.
I just want to say I don't condone anything my lookalike's saying, and at this point, I was
can't-
just trying to
I
make
can't,
sure
bro.
he kept his
I can't,
answers as
bro.
brief as possible.
You have proposed a 6.9% hike in the minimum wage. Making businesses pay more for their labour might mean that there are fewer jobs.
How is this
particularly
nigga
at a time when
real?
businesses
Like, how
don't
are
have
people
all that much
actually
money after the
believing this
deepest
shit?
recession we've ever experienced.
Shush.
Excellent. On that note, Niko, thank you very much for joining me today.
Anytime.
Cracking. Cheers.
That was gone. Oh my gosh, that's
Gold.
iconic. I don't know what.
Gold.
It is, man. He thinks he's got some golden interview where he's made us crumble. But 3 days after this, Tom Harwood ended up figuring the whole thing out. He tweeted warning his journalist friends about me, and he said that supposedly he figured it out straight after the interview. This would be fair enough, except for the fact it's a complete lie. See, I caught you in 4K Ultra HD, Tom Harwood. You literally tweeted about our interview and then you deleted it because your followers told you it wasn't the real me. Unlucky, Tom, mate. Better luck next time. But unfortunately, not all of our stunts were so successful. One journalist from Radio Bremen could somehow spot the difference between two completely different people.
Hello. My first question, of course, is your manifesto. Like yesterday you published it. Can you name like a top 3 you are standing the most for?
The renaming of Big Ben, calling it Big Ben Clock, would just be...
At this point, he started waffling on about the same answer for what felt like about 5 years. So we needed to do a quick switch and get me in there. Sorry. Basically, what I want to talk about is obviously the Big Ben.
He's like, yo, what is going on
So
here?
I have to ask, like the first guy, who was it?
What? It was me, Niko Omilanas.
It's not your voice. I want to talk about politics for young people. Like you said, why is it broken? Maybe can you explain this?
With that one question, I was already tired of this interview.
Can you explain this?
Fundamentally, the system doesn't support them.
Now, as we'd been caught out at this point, we just decided to completely lose the plot.
Can you change it
Damn.
It's fine, it's me, Niko Omilanas. Any questions, I'm here to answer.
then? Oh, I can't do this.
You can do it. Just talk to me. Do it for the nation. Interview me.
Let's talk about the polls. Like you already got 5%, a lot. How did you do it?
Well, the people wanted to be heard. They wanted to be listened to, and I feel like finally they have that in me. Yeah, this whole interview's got a bit wild. I'm sorry.
Nah,
Radio
this guy was
Bremen,
digging it.
but we still had one huge.
At least he had a
journalist to
good
go.
humor about it, you know?
Finally, we have Owen Jones, a very experienced journalist.
Oh,
He's
I know
actually
this
column
dude.
for The Guardian currently, and he used to work for The Independent. But after many years of being a journalist, he was finally able to get his big break, speaking to my lookalike.
Before I ask about your proposals for London, can I ask about the gentleman behind you?
Now, I was shook because I thought I'd been caught out immediately, but in reality, it was much, much worse. Owen Jones had noticed the picture of known terrorist Osama bin Laden on my wall, and I had no faith in Domenico to pull through.
Over here, we have my uncle. Good old Uncle Summer.
Okay.
Here we have my other uncle, Barack. So
Yeah.
I take both their ideologies together and put it into my politics.
Oh
That's
my
quite
god!
He just said that I'm taking a
He took
literal
Osama
terrorist
bin Laden's
ideology. This
ideology.
guy has gone mad with power. How the hell could you get out of this?
How would you combine Barack Obama and Osama bin Laden?
Alright, bro.
They are some obvious differences between the two. So
He's
how
gone
do you
rogue.
synthesize them?
I'm also really confused with your question. Who is Bin Laden? No, I don't know who he is.
Oh, I see. Okay. So, what would you first think your big two policies?
Quite a few of the policies are quite important. Boris does need to shush, and I believe possibly so does your cat.
He's a bit uppity today, I have to say. So he's staring at you right down the camera.
That's the same cat?
Or mod to get him to go and
Wait.
cast his ballot.
What did the other one, Gray? Bro, what kind of cat science?
Just gonna have to be quiet, aren't you, I'm afraid? That's one of now the core policies of a mayoral candidate.
I couldn't handle it anymore, so I had to get him out of there. So I knocked on the door and waited for the switch around. Even Owen Jones was finding this interview painful. Just look at his face. But the question is, was he going to notice a completely different person walking in front of him?
My apologies.
Who's at the door?
I was just one of my friends in the house.
To be honest, originally I couldn't contain my shock at the fact this was working. He completely overlooked the fact I was a different person with a different voice. But then I started to find my groove.
Another thing which resonates with me strongly, as this entire interview I've just been speaking, what resonates with me, McDonald's, the moment they break a McFlurry machine, we just shut it down and allow it to be low rent housing for young people.
Thank you
Allow
so
it,
much for
fam.
joining me, Niko. It's been a real ride.
And this is the bit that makes me die. At this point, clearly a member of his team texted him and said that there was a doppelganger, and the pure shock in his face as he's trying to figure it out is priceless.
It's been a real ride, and now I've just realised that there was a doppelganger issue there, wasn't there?
Poor Owen was so confused, I needed to explain it to him.
Being a London mayor, I need to be in many places at different times, so I'm just training my second Niko to do the same thing. The issue which we have right now is I don't think he really knows what I'm standing for. Hence the Osama bin Laden.
Thank you both very much. I'll be taking myself and what remains of my dignity out of this interview, so appreciate it.
Appreciate it, my friend, thank you.
But all I've learned is Dominico is a
How
huge
are they
risk
that
to our
stupid?
campaign and needed to be kicked out of the house entirely.
I think
That leaves us with
I
one.
think that's the problem with journalists, bro. They almost let the problem with journalists, bro. They almost let the like hype of the story itself like fuck up like actually it being real or whatever. You know, like he was able to go with like, bro. They did not look at all. They looked completely fucking different. The voice tones were completely different. Like, come on, man.
One final message, one final push. The NDL
All right, they kinda did
their
look alike.
massive split campaign.
They kind of did look alike, no cap.
And I'm super grateful, but let's keep it going. Push the NDL and YouTube streams, comments to your families on your ballot papers. At the start, they didn't want to take us seriously, but now's our chance to make an impact. Because on May 6th, it's election day. It's about to come to an end, my friends. Let's end it right. Peace out.
Damn, I just hope.
If you want to see the full manifesto, then follow me on Instagram or Twitter. To be honest, you should be following me on both. And subscribe to our second channel, the NDL.
Bro, it's actually kind of crazy when you think about it, because legitimately, if all he has to do is just not get last, and his joke would still be funny, you know? Like, it's not really too much that he has to do, but it's hilarious, man. I really cannot wait to watch. I am hype as hell for May 6th, bro. I ain't never been hyped for a damn UK election before in my life. But I love you guys, man. Thank you so much for putting me on to so much dope content, man. It's been a ride. Let me know what you want to see on the channel. Big peace.